if he can get these shots up and if he can make them to have a chance to.
I need more of the same, right? Hey, Big Bro's an assistant coach. Dad's the AD and the head coach. He was born to wear this uniform. I'm really excited to see how he performs on this stage, but more so brings that group together.
Absolutely. On the Citadel side of things, there you see him, Christian Moore, back for his sophomore campaign from LA. What do you like about Christian?
Oh, dude, what do I not love about this kid's game? Last year as a freshman, they asked him to do so much. He's a true point forward. He's got great vision, great patience, knows how to move his body well. Really excited to see how they use one in his primary position at that power forward spot.
All right, just a few moments from tip-off here, Jack. Keys to the game for both the Citadel and Erskine.
Well, I hate to sound like a broken record already, but truly for the Citadel, I mean, this is a veteran group with some dudes that have been around the program. For Coach Conroy, talked about that.
Coach Mark Peeler, his father, was telling us we're going to be counting on him a lot this year from beyond the arc.
Yeah, really pretty stroke. Corner pocket 3-2 is so crucial in what they do offensively. Said in the offseason, he's really stepped up his game on the defensive side of the floor, allowing him to play 30-plus minutes a night.
They want him to get 5 to 10 threes a game. And he's really their barometer. If he's going, Erskine is as well. Speaking of three balls, there's another one for the Bulldogs. Ezzy Wally.
Three-point land sounded like a DJ Khaled album. Another one. The selfless and extra pass, though, setting up to really free up some wide-open shots. Erskine sitting back in that 2-3, and the Citadel's making a pay.
Yeah, they're getting their shots up easily. Now on the other end for Erskine, highly contested shots so far here early. That one misses. Rebound out of BC. Wally out to Christian Moore for three. That one misses and out of bounds. And whew, Jack, take a breath. There's our first break here in Charleston. 22-7 at the under 16 whistle. We've seen it all here early. Some slams on one end and some nice three-ball action as well. Welcome back to Charleston, 22-7, Bulldogs ahead. There's head coach Ed Conroy in his 8th year as the Citadel's head coach. 2 different stints. Now in year 4 of his 2nd stint. Back to the action here. We got a loose ball and a jump ball. Possession arrow points the Flying Fleet's direction.
You got a hockey line change for the legendary head coach Ed Conroy. He told us this is what we can expect. I mean, these are 5 fresh faces that have never touched foot in the low country, and now they're thrusted into big-time opportunities and roles to not only try to win a job, but to play really crucial minutes for a team that's looking for a lot of depth, something that they lacked last year. And this is a coaching staff that has exclaimed multiple times in the preseason, we are without question deeper.
Not only winning a spot, but just trying to find that right chemistry. Who's comfortable in which role, which rotations are clicking. We shall see. Yeah, but a fresh 5 for the Citadel. Erskine with some new faces out there as well. And that's number 4, Jed Moore, handing off. Now it's Dorian Johnson driving right side. Now picks up his dribble. And a shot clock violation. That was Andre Kyle Honrada. Not aware quite yet. Again, his first action here collegiately, and another turnover for the Flying Fleet. Now here's Logan Applegate for 3. His first one misses. They like what they see from Applegate, Chad.
I was going to say long off the back iron, but Applegate transferring from Drury. And the Nevada native, you could say, hey, juice is flowing, back rim, a little long. Just excited, but you're right. They expect big-time thing for a kid that can really shoot from the outside.
Another way we go. It's kicked off his foot, but covered by Kingsbury. Right down inside. Over to the left corner, now back out top of the key. There's a 3. That one's also off the backboard. Rebound Bulldogs. Back out to Applegate. Hits the iron. And rebounded by Erskine. Other way they go.
Love the offensive rebound from Gabe Hernandez, utilizing that head fake to free up an open shooter. It's another kid, just such a quick twitch athlete. Play that 1-2 spot, defend 3 spots. I'm really excited about his future as a Bulldog as well.
Here's a 3 attempt from Gabe Hernandez, misses. Rebound by Cassius Bonjaski. And it ends up in the hands of the Flying Fleet. Other way goes Dorian Johnson.
Great hands from Johnson, poke it loose, try to slow it down.
Here's Honrada, finds Jed Moor down low, but he can't finish. Back the other way for the Bulldogs. Marcos Gonzalez drives and fouled under the basket. And he'll shoot a couple. That's the first foul of the ball game, and back to another timeout here on the court. It's 22-7. Citadel in control here early. Back after this.
Celebrating authenticity. In the Southern Conference, it's all here.
Ready to get to know you, too.
For athletes of all ages.
Down, but the deeper in the bench that they can go for a Citadel team that hasn't necessarily been able to do that, playing 4 guys over 30 minutes a game last year, a big up for a team that's looking for a whole lot of progress in the right direction in SoCon play.
Yeah. Citadel defense pressing here on the other side. Erskine able to get it across in time. There's Keelenny handing off to Hamadra. Back to Linney,
nice.
Down low. There's a foul on Applegate. Erskine will shoot 2.
A beautiful find from Andre Honrada. You see the eyes, a little no-looker. A great find. You see you're going to get another look off in the pick and roll action. Doing a good job keeping the hands up, and Kurse gets caught.
We saw that play work earlier with Salazar diving down low. Honrada, one of 2 Aussies on the Bulldog roster from Sydney, Australia. Played high school ball in Wisconsin. He'll head out along with 4 other Flying Fleeters.
I noticed that on their roster too when you're doing your homework getting ready for this thing. Can you think of 2 more polar opposite geographics? He's surfing in the offseason at home in Aussie and then going and freezing his tail off playing prep ball in Wisconsin the last 2 years.
And to add to the culture shock, up to Due West, South Carolina, home of Erskine College up in Abbeville County. Beautiful campus, 500 students up there. Just nestled between Greenwood and Anderson, South Carolina. They made the 3-hour trip down I-26 here for opening night. Applegate, rise and fire off the front iron. Another battle for the rebound, and the Citadel really showing some prowess.
Beautiful.
It's Keelenny there for 3.
Beautiful straightaway.
He's going to get bailed out with a foul. Is that what I saw there?
No, it's going to be a jump ball.
Got a jump ball,
Possession
okay.
remain with the Dell. But I think, too, for a guy like Shola Adebisi, understanding that they need him to get to the basket at will. A really nice jump stop. Better hands, though, from Katie Gordon, who's able to get a clean paw on that basketball. You're right. By the end of it, it kind of looked like Adebisi a bit out of control. But same thing. Love to see him chin that rock. Just go straight up.
Yeah. All right, Jack, Mr. Pencil Talk. 5 new players in for Erskine. Hope you brought a couple Ticonderogas today, because it's now, what, 22 different players we've had here early.
Get your sharpeners ready. This is where our homework starts to pay off, right? Now
Nice defense here from the
press.
Citadel. Nice defense there from the Bulldogs. Results in a slam from Adebisi.
Just a simple 32 press, and Adebisi taking care of it by himself.
And another turnover here from the Flying Fleet. Adebisi with another slam. Deja vu. And they're going to press him again. And this time the Flying Fleet can squander out of it. A great punishing defense here early from the Bulldogs. You can tell Erskine's just a little bit out of sorts here.
And again, I love deploying it in a way where the Citadel's not going to go up and down with you year-round, right? Oh, nice, beautiful.
It's Keelenny there for 3.
Beautiful straightaway 3 from the freshman from Gastonia. Nice bucket to start his career, but for the Citadel, just being able to show that you can press every once in a while. It's a simple trap, then they back out of it.
A 3 attempt from Carter Kingsbury misses. Another offensive board for the Bulldogs. No points to show for it. Another way we go. Honrada. To the top of the key. There's Noah Castaneda, misses. Erskine's getting up a lot of threes. Only 2 have fallen here. 2 for 9 now from downtown for the Flying Fleet.
Saw the Citadel get off to that blistering start. They're now 6 of 16 from three-point land, but making an emphasis to try to attack this 2-3. They know that they're going to have the wide open 3 as long as they move the ball. You're seeing much more emphatic statement trying to get towards the hoop.
Good defense there from Dorian Johnson. Shot clock down to 1, and they're going to get bailed out with a foul there. Nice aggressive play from Carter Kingsbury, drive into the lane. If you're a Flying Fleet fan, though, you hate to see a foul with 1 second on the shot clock.
Is able to slow the game down with his experience, especially for a younger squad.
31-12, Bulldogs in control here early. Erskine driving to the paint. Rebound by Castaneda, now back up top. That's Honrada, misses a 3 from the top of the key. Here comes the Citadel. It's Eze Wally, now to the left corner. 3 from Christian Moore. Another 3 from Moore. There's a 3 ball from Jed Moor for Erskine. 34-15 now.
Heck of response. See Moore running the baseline, a kid that shot 32% from downtown. Looks like he really got into the lab.
Nice feed from Davis down low to Adebisi, top of the key. Back to Kingsbury, misses. Foul there on Adebisi. Reaching in, just caught a little bit too much there.
2-2 was sorely missed in last year's run.
Yeah, it's a sight for sore eyes. Started 12.
Able to do end-to-end the way that he runs the floor, that he started his career off at Florida State. In this season.
Already 4 steals for Adebisi, 4 for 4 from the field.
And I'll tell you,
12 minutes.
I don't care about the opponent, right? You can look at the box score and say, hey, against the D2. For me, he just looks more confident this season.
Absolutely. Salazar loses his dribble, has to throw it back to the top of the key. Shot clock down to 10. There's a left corner 3 from Peeler off the front iron, rebounded by the Bulldogs. Here's Wally. Applegate now. Excuse me, that's Kingsbury. Kenny Davis back to Kingsbury. Wally now back to Kingsbury. 9 on the shot clock. Left corner 3, that one's good. That's Logan Applegate, can't leave him open, Jack.
His first 3, and it looked much more settled. This is just catching, shooting the corner, steps right into it. Love the ball movement. Erskine getting into a man. They catch him scrambling, great find, better finish.
Here's Honrada from 3, misses, rebound Bulldogs. Rebound by Bonjowski. There he is, top of the key. A strong pass there, caught Applegate off guard, able to recover. Keenan Davis now. 10 on the shot clock, rise and fire, and nails it.
Top of the key, play breaks down. Sometimes you just need a dude that says, everybody get out of the way. Great touch from Davis.
5 points now for Keenan Davis. Here's Kingsbury to his left. Sends it over to Wally. Good ball movement there for the Bulldogs. Finds Bonjowski in the corner for 3. That one rattles around, rebounded by Peeler. Back the other way we go, Flying Fleet. Salazar over to Gordon. I beg your pardon, that's Bruce. Bruce back to Salazar. 15 on the shot clock.
Oh,
Long
wow.
pass to Peeler in the corner. He just has not been able to find it, Jack. Only one made three here so far.
A lot to be excited about. Beautiful cross-court find from Ruben Salazar, though. I really enjoyed the way that this young man had no fear taking on the D1 opponent today. He looked really comfortable.
Definitely a bright spot early for Erskine. Here's another corner three. Applegate, that one misses. Nice battle for the rebound. Loose ball out, back to the Bulldogs. Nice hands there from Max Peeler.
Oh.
Stays for the Citadel, though. Here's Wally with 9 on the shot clock. Over to Kingsbury, directing some traffic. Asks for a screen from Bonjasky, gets it. Now over to Davis, step back three. Misses, rebound Bonjasky, nice move underneath. There's the putback and the first points of the game for Cassius Bonjasky.
Great touch off the top of the glass.
Two teams met last year. Citadel with an 86-56 victory over Erskine. There's another turnover by the Flying Fleet. Kingsbury has it. He finds that hot corner over there. Wally unable to knock that one down. Here's Salazar going the other way. A little bit of contact there, but good hands there from Ruben Salazar.
6'6" big that can run the floor and finish on his own. We see you, Ruben Salazar.
Bright spot there for Erskine. 44-19, Citadel on top of Erskine here. Minute left in Charleston.
And you're wondering, who do I call? I bought this house, I have no idea.
Coach here at Erskine has a program that's only gotten better year in and year out. I think Max, the junior guard, he's staged for a big season.
Peeler took over again in his second stint as well. He took a bit of a hiatus between 2019 to 2022, and program definitely not up to his liking. So you know what? Let me get the keys back, and took it back over a couple years ago. Took him back to the Conference Carolinas tournament last year. They won a game in it, and again, going from winless in conference play 3 years ago to kind of back to where they're accustomed to being. Back to action here at McAllister Fieldhouse. Another offensive rebound for the Bulldogs. That one's out of BC on the boards. Great ball movement early from the Citadel. Loose ball collected by Hernandez. Over to Davis. Now a corner three from Braxton Williams, a little bit long. Rebound Erskine. 40 seconds left in play here in the first half. Oh, nice pass from Salazar. And that's going to be a goaltend there. That was Raquavian Jones driving to the paint. Yeah, great stuff from Salazar. Good court vision, good instincts.
That's a really good set. This is just backyard basketball, right? For Castaneda, great backdoor cut to field. Q Jones. Love the Aussie. Keep it high, let it fly. Hey, we got a PA. They are investing in this basketball program. I'm telling you, by the end of the season, it'll have an entire different makeup.
Out of BC the other way. Back we go. Second half underway now. 47-21 the score. Keenan Davis. Ooh, there's a three ball from out of BC. He gets the scoring going in half number two.
He only took 62 of those last year, shot 29% from downtown. Much more selective this year, but love the ability, show the defense, hey, I've been working on that. I got the three ball in my bag too.
If he can get that going, that's quite a threat for head coach Ed Conroy. Flying Fleet respond with a three of their own. That's Jed Moor from downtown.
Yeah, love the Aussie. Keep it high, let it fly.
His first points of the game. Down low. There's a foul from the Flying Fleet on.
Like a guy like Cholet.
Points 11 and 12 for Cholet out of BC. Back the other way goes Erskine. On Conrada down low, brings it back out. Erskine will get the ball moving here, top of the key. Back to Conrada. Directing a little traffic, finds Max Peeler. 7 on the shot clock now. Conrada outside to Jed Moor. That one misses off the front iron. Rebounded by Christian Moore. He hands off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to his left. Up and in. Nothing but net there. Nice attacking play there from Marcos Gonzalez.
That's one for the highlight reel. Love the hezzy, the nice floater over the bigger defender. Heck of a first bucket to remember from Marcos Gonzalez.
The defense here from Kingsbury on Moore. This is Valerian Bruce for 3. That one misses.
Love the fight through on the screen. Great defense from Davis.
Erskine 4 of 18 from beyond the arc. They shoot a lot of threes, Jack. In fact, they shot the 3rd most threes in the nation in Division II last year. Just having to make them early. Another one from Adebisi.
Really pretty finish, but a better find underneath. Wrap around the defense. So patient. Find your big. And I'm telling you, this guy's a human highlight reel. 5 big-time punches already.
The hops from the FSU transfer, Shola Adebisi. Started 25 games last year and averaged 8. From Adebisi.
Love the fight through on the screen.
From Adebisi.
Really pretty finish, but a better find underneath. Wrap around the defense. So patient. Find your big. And I'm telling you, this guy's a human highlight reel. 5 big-time punches already.
The hops from the FSU transfer, Shola Adebisi. Started 25 games last year and averaged 8.2. Really looking to take that next step. Ed Conroy had his eye on him as one of the guys. What do you say, Jack? Kind of that 4th semester time frame where you kind of take that next step.
Exactly, man. The offense starts to slow down. The way of living here on campus at the Citadel starts to slow down. You can see he has found his game.
Carter Kingsbury stepped out of bounds there. Turnover for the Citadel.
By the way, they must have heard us bragging on the 3-point attempts from Erskine. And then all of a sudden, Max Peeler looking to heat things up. Sometimes you just got to see one go through as a hot, streaky shooter. Really nice backdoor cut, laid in.
Erskine out of Conference Carolinas, Division II. UNC Pembroke is kind of in the pace car for Conference Carolinas past 2 years. Won that conference, headed to the conference tournament each of the past 2 years. Erskine did make the conference tournament last year. And won their first game. That was their first conference tournament win in 8 years. There's going to be a jump ball here. Possession arrow points to the Citadel.
You can see why they're so high on the Chicago native. Marcos Gonzalez, great on-ball defense.
Williams back outside, left corner 3. Dante Curse misses. Back the other way for the Flying Fleet. Dorian Johnson gives it up to Gordon. Around the top of the key. That's Linney. Back to Dorian Johnson now. Salazar to his left, rising.
Russell Hubbs is their strength coordinator. They said they got with this young man. Look at him, dude. Come on, man. You can't teach this size. The work ethic off the chart. Runs the floor really well for a dude of his build. But, man, we have loved to see him and his prowess on the glass.
Nice floater there off the backboard from Conrada. Yeah, like you said, Jack, Bonjaski, a native of the Netherlands. Transferred in from New Mexico Military. Here's another 3 attempt from Braxton Williams, misses.
Great
Citadel doing a great job of just, maybe not, they don't get the rebound the first drive, they're going to knock it out to the open guy. Great ball movement here, finds an open Wally, he misses. Another rebound for the Bulldogs, back out to Applegate, top of the key, he misses. Another rebound for the Bulldogs. Now over to the right corner. That's Dante Curse for 3, and he makes it. Great hustle there from the Citadel. Really
the extra
battling
pass
on the boards.
Extra pass every time. nice touch.
Off the glass there, Valerian Bruce. But as you see on your screen, 16 offensive rebounds by the Citadel compared to just 1 for the Flying Fleet.
You can win a lot of basketball games. They continue to dominate on the offensive board. A point of emphasis, if you will.
Applegate for 3, nails that one.
He's now 2 for 8. They're going to need him to continue to knock down the Drury transfer, off dribble, catch and shoot. To me, man, he could be a real difference maker, especially coming off the bench.
There's a step back 3 from Ruben Salazar. I think, again, like we were talking about, Jago, definitely a bright spot for Erskine as they looking to solidify their lineup as well as they head into conference play.
A team leader, he's now up to 9. And again, you see him off the glass in the pick and roll, his ability to pop and be able to knock down the 3 as you just saw. He's a really fun piece, just a freshman.
Applegate, right corner, bang, again. Logan Applegate catching fire.
He's finding a stroke, that's already his 3rd, 3 from 9 from downtown.
Missouri native, transfer from Drury. Coach Ed Conroy looking to find the right pieces here early and really kind of got to find it fast as they head to Boston College next. Salazar drive into the paint, slams that one home.
Man, he's got a crazy high motor, man. He's played most of this ball game. No hands on hips, and again, he just kind of catches him sleeping with his speed.
18 minutes for Salazar, 13 points. Another 3 attempt from the Citadel. This time Braxton Williams gets it to go. That's his. Back the other way go the Bulldogs. Applegate. That's for sure, like you said. Hails from Malaga, Spain. Played his high school ball in West Virginia. And there's a turnover. Another one for the Flying Fleet, and the other way. Dante Kearse hammers it home.
He just picks the passing lane, reads the point guard's eyes all the way. And again, man, I have not heard this building feel like this in quite some time. This is the most athletic bunch it feels like Coach Conroy's had in his second stint.
I'm with you. 13th turnover for Erskine. Back the other way go the Bulldogs. Applegate. Now over into the corner. That's Braxton Williams. Misses, rebound Salazar.
Honrada's got great pace for Erskine as well. He speeded up, slowed it down. He sees the floor at a really elite level. You'd love to see Peeler start to play the 2 guard with Honrada in the backcourt.
I think you're spot on. There's a 3 from Peeler, speaking of him. Rise and fire for the junior from Due West, South Carolina, Max Peeler. Good sign for Flying Fleet fans. 81-43.
Coaches coming back to the low country, bringing a little bit of juice.
Nice defense there from the Bulldogs, but cleaning it up for Erskine is Noah Castaneda.
A nice block by Minife.
Rebound there by Valerian Bruce, back the other way.
Oh, and for Erskine, I'd love to see 5 get really comfortable and maybe take a little bit of pressure off Max Peeler in that backcourt.
Yeah. We were saying 8 of the top 9 minutes guys from Erskine last year either graduated or transferred, so it is a lot of fresh faces, and head coach Mark Peeler really trying to find that next crop. And again, Peoples was on the roster, familiar with the program, along with KD Gordon, Valerian Bruce, just not as much playing time, but ready or not, they stepping into the fire here early in a Division I matchup. Rebound there by Valerian Bruce. Back the other way go the Flying Fleet. Peeler's in the corner. Dribbles to his left.
Oh, nice
Bruce
move.
behind the back to the rim and one. Valerian Bruce. Nice hands there from the Florence, South Carolina native.
Hey, looking for 3 the old-fashioned way. Take this to break. Nice hezzy. Someone keep that basketball.